I'm just coming back from recording a podcast episode at Mitzi's. It was really, really fun. It was with our friend Jill, and we talked about the grace year. And I had to rush home because in 5 minutes I have a call. So I just need to set myself up, get some water, and then start my work day. I feel like I'm gonna cry, and don't ask me why my first thought was to turn on the camera. I just think that sometimes it helps me process my emotions. So I just had a phone consult with my doctor because we were discussing my blood test results, and it's so funny because I looked up my results myself and I noticed 2 things, and they seemed like really minor things, but I missed a big one. So I wasn't sure why he wanted to speak with me because the 2 things that I noticed were very minor, but I think I missed a big one because some level that I have is putting me at risk of diabetes. Obviously people live with diabetes and it's okay, but he was saying that I need to adjust my diet and exercise, and whew, that just really triggered me because I felt as though I have been eating well and exercising well, and so to hear that I guess I'm not doing well just really freaked me out. Obviously I have to do a lot more research and speak with my doctor more about this, and I don't want to jump to conclusions, but my initial reaction is not very positive. So anyways, I knew that today I was feeling very tired and I was not dealing with my emotions very well. Just when you're tired, you don't have the same capacity. And so this doesn't surprise me that I'm not able to receive this news well, even though I know that it's not, I don't have diabetes, and, there are things that I can do to, change that. And I know that it's, it doesn't have to upset me or trigger me, but I just know that today my capacity to handle things like that is just low. So I still have my work day to get through. I mean, it's the afternoon now, so I have a couple of hours, but I think I'm just gonna take a short break, maybe have a shower or something, kind of reset myself, just gather myself, and then finish up a couple of hours of work. And then tonight, I just really need to rest and chat with Mac and just kind of take care of myself. So anyways, crying on the internet again. Good morning, cuties. Happy Saturday. I am feeling a little bit better today. I have a little bit more perspective on the situation, and I want to get the morning off to a good start. So I'm gonna go out for a little walk, and then I have to go to Shoppers to pick up my prescriptions. Then I'm gonna come home, have breakfast, and then I have to head to Airdrie for noon. So I don't have that much time this morning, so I'm just gonna rush out for hopefully a 45-minute walk, and then we'll get on with the day.
I can be your third man dog, just a symptom you've forgotten. You slip me in your pocket, turn on the television on, set me in the corner now, and Technicolor's your bed. Oh, won't you hear me out? You're painting all my features and everything you needed. Don't put me on the shelf, no. I'd never find another. Don't ask me what my name means. I don't believe
It is 11:22. I had time to bake a little pumpkin loaf. I made that pumpkin loaf where you just do the spice cake mix and the pumpkin puree. I made that a couple weeks ago, and I had half of the pumpkin puree in my fridge, so I wanted to use it up, and it was so yummy, and Mac really loved it, so I got to make that, so that was good. Now it is yeah, 11:23, and I'm heading out to Airdrie. One of my clients is a home builder and they have a show home grand opening today. So I'm going to do some content. Do I want to be working on a Saturday? No, but it's honestly fine. Like my job offers me a lot of flexibility in other ways. And some weekends there's just things that need to be done. So I am going to drive out there. I'll probably just be there for like an hour and then I'll drive back, and then I'm hoping to have some chill time this afternoon before going to babysit my nephews. I'm really excited to babysit because I haven't seen Malcolm and Gabe in a while. Like I can't even remember the last time I saw them. It's been months. So I am excited to babysit, and Mac is going to babysit with me. So that should be really nice. And I think that'll be around like 6. So I'm hoping that, yeah, I'll have a couple of hours this afternoon to just like, you know, do something else. I have a bunch of leftover totes from our event in the car, and I know that I put in obviously a lot of clips in the last vlog from our event. If you missed that vlog, that was our Easy Reads book swap event, but I thought that I could show you because they're just the cutest. We have 3 different kinds and we have about 20 left over, so I think that we're probably going to try and sell them or keep them for another event, but I think that we're probably going to try and sell them. So this is the first one, book bag, and all of them have the Easy Reads logo. I think that the slogans are so funny. Mitzi and I came up with them and I just like love them so much. I just love the literal like book bag. So this is one of my faves. So this one says book bag. Then the next one says books. Again, I think this is just hilarious. It just like cracks me up with the little Easy Reads logo. And then the last one, which this one is like cute but not my favorite, but it was like definitely a crowd pleaser. I feel like everyone wanted this one at the event. If I could just find it. Hopefully we have some. I swear everyone wanted this one, so maybe... Oh, this one actually has filling in it. Booked and busy, super cute. So yeah, those were amazing. And I just like loved seeing everyone post stories with them. And I really hope that people use them, because if I ever saw one of these in the wild, I would die. So anyways, let's go to Airdrie. Okay, that was actually a pretty sweet event. They have like food trucks and a petting zoo and like all of these show homes open. And I just did a bunch of Instagram stories, got some video. I think I got what I needed. Like the event goes till 5, but I just like quickly got everything. And so I was there for like 35 minutes maybe, and I think I'm good. So I might stop and get some lunch in Airdrie and then head home. I got a salad from the Chopped Leaf. The Chopped Leaf is not my favorite place, but it's an option if needed. So I got a harvest salad and it has chickpeas on it, but I added chicken. So this is what she looks like. She looks pretty good, honestly. Spinach, chickpeas, pecans, carrots, goddess dressing, I don't know what that is, cucumber, and dried cranberry. So yum. And I just looked and there's a Value Village here and I think I might stop in there just because like it was a 40-minute drive to get here and it just feels wrong to go home right away. So I think I'm gonna eat a little bit of this, go to Value Village, then drive home, eat some pumpkin loaf. Hi cuties, I just woke up from a nap. I'm in kind of like that groggy kind of feeling, but I'm glad that I was able to rest. I have been feeling quite tired lately, and like when I was in Victoria, I was napping like every day and I was like, do I have chronic fatigue? And like I've always been a sleepy girl, but lately it's just been even worse. And so I'm wondering if maybe these changes that I'm going to be making for my blood sugar is going to help me, because I think that one of the symptoms can be fatigue. But anyways, more on that later. I'm actually looking forward to going to my sister's place because she actually dealt with a health thing similar to this many years ago, and she was giving me some advice over text, and I'm just excited to chat with her a little bit. But Mac is just on his way home from work, and he's basically just gonna come and pick me up. It's like 6-ish, and then we're gonna go over to babysit my nephews. I'm so excited to see them. It's gonna be so nice, and I'm glad that Mac is able to help me. There is a time early November that I'm gonna be babysitting on my own, and that'll be the first time that I'm babysitting like the 2 boys by myself, and I'm sure it'll go well, but it's more fun and it's easier when Mac and I do it together. And then it's like we get to spend time together. I don't know, it's like infinitely better to babysit together as opposed to babysitting on my own. So that's gonna be the evening. I'll probably pick up the vlog again tomorrow morning. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, which thank goodness, because I just feel, I don't know, there's lots of things happening right now, you know, but I just feel kind of on a, like kind of the low after that big event. Like I think I had a lot of adrenaline leading up to that, and I really just need to rest because I'm heading to Banff for work for a conference on Wednesday. So I need to like get myself right, and currently I don't feel right. So like I don't feel rested, and I feel like my mood is quite low because of this news that I got. So I'm really happy that I don't have anything going on tomorrow, and I plan to use it to the fullest to rest and reset a little bit. But thankfully I don't have to go anywhere. I was thinking about it today, and I was like, one of the things that I really don't like is when I feel like my time is not mine. So when I have obligations that are outside of what I'm actively choosing, so like work obligations, like babysitting is a bit different because like I do want to do it, but you know, kind of these little niggly things that are kind of things that I'm doing for other people, it kind of gets me like, oh, like I just don't like feeling that my time is not mine. I don't know if that makes sense. So anyways, it'll be lovely to have nothing going on tomorrow, and that's the update. Hi cuties, good morning, happy Sunday. So this morning I woke up at around 9, so I had kind of a nice sleep in. We were home from babysitting probably around 11 or a little bit after 11, so I was in bed a little bit later than usual, but babysitting was great. My nephews were so cute, and yeah, I'm just pleased with that. And this morning I am gonna go to the gym. I'm excited to go to the gym. I haven't been, I don't know, in maybe like over a week. I have been going out for walks, which is good, but yeah, your girl, we need to get serious about going to the gym. So since I chatted with y'all on Friday, I've been doing some research about this diabetes risk thing, and it's a lot more common than I thought. There is so much content. There's books, blogs, TikToks, you know, studies. There's so much information about basically preventing diabetes, and I think I was just like extremely ignorant about this. Like it never once really crossed my mind that it was something that I needed to consider, and so I'm feeling a lot less down on myself for it, because I've learned that a lot of the things that you need to do is not necessarily that you were like unhealthy and that you need to be healthy, but it's about like controlling your blood sugar and not spiking your blood sugar. And so there's like a couple of things that like right away I know I need to change. So for example, I always drink coffee on an empty stomach in the morning, which is a no-go. So I have to make sure that I'm eating breakfast before having coffee. So I did that this morning. And then also the order in which you eat your food. So like eating like low glycemic index foods first. So like you're eating your veg and then eating your protein and then eating your carbs like at the end of your meal. So I'm feeling less sad about it and just like, okay, I just need to make a couple of changes. And I've got to give up the Celsius. I also have to reduce my sugar intake and my carb intake, like just like starchy carbs. So it's okay, we can do this. And as I mentioned, my sister, I was gonna chat with her last night about this because she had to make some lifestyle changes, but we didn't really have time because it was late and Mac and I were tired. So we're gonna chat another time, but she's been honestly really helpful so far. Like when I told her about this on Friday, she sent me a text because I was like spiraling a little bit and I knew that she'd obviously understand. And she sent me this text that was very helpful. So she said, because I mentioned to her, like, I was triggered because my doctor basically just told me that I needed to like lose weight, and I was like, sir, like I had talked to him before about like body image and like that I have some weird history with eating and all that stuff. And so I was like, do you not remember the conversation that we had? Anyways, so my sister said, the doctor said some unhelpful things to me too. I managed it on my own and it turned out to be a really good change for me. It fundamentally changed my relationship with food for the better. It's not necessarily healthy versus unhealthy. It's about tweaking things to optimize your health given your body's unique needs. You have a good foundation of healthy habits. Do not doubt that. I needed to hear that. You'll have to make some changes, but it's very doable and it will make you feel amazing. Family doctors are basically reading a flow chart to you. If this, then that kind of thing. They are very biased. The only info you needed was the blood test results and you got them. You can also assume there's some genetic disposition to it. So I thought that was really helpful because, you know, I don't know. I guess I just need to take a realistic approach to this, that like I got some information and now I have information that I can use to make changes. And it's actually not a bad thing because if you know, I was on my like journey of like being my best self for Hawaii in February, and that was all driven by vanity and aesthetics. And I walk a fine line between the two because it's so, my health is so important to me, but also feeling like good in my body and feeling confident is also so important to me. And this kind of news is challenging me to really focus on the health side and kind of not really pay attention to the vanity side of things. And like with exercise too, basically like with this type of thing, if you look, I looked up a lot of research about like pre-diabetes, but I'm like one step below that. Like I wasn't diagnosed with pre-diabetes. And so a lot of people that are diagnosed with pre-diabetes, they go like really hard with these lifestyle changes. I'm like one step kind of below that. So I'm gonna take this seriously, but, thankfully it could be worse, you know, or like, it could be more serious. I could be more kind of on the edge of like actually getting diabetes. So anyways, I hope that my language around this has been okay. I'm just trying to navigate it because again, this was not something that I thought about at all 2 days ago, and now it is. But anyways, that's kind of all I've got for you. Oh yeah, with the movement thing, like it's more movement the better. So I really need to get serious about getting back into the gym, and you know, that was already the plan. So this is just like another kind of kick to get me there. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So let's go to the gym, okay?
Don't believe in that. Conversations one-sided, pull the strings and watch me come apart for you. I don't believe in that. Trouble speaking whenever you're around and tell me what you wanna do. I don't believe in that. World in pieces inside you, pull the strings and watch me come apart for you. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
It's been a good day so far. So I actually had a really good workout at the gym, which we needed that. We really needed that. So that was great. And then I went over to Blush Lane to grab a couple grocery items because I ordered groceries late last night, but it's not coming until 4 today. And I needed something for lunch. So I picked up chickpea pasta, tempeh, and sauerkraut. Sounds random, okay? But I made it and it was actually delicious. And I just did like garlic, onion, sun-dried tomato, and then the pasta, the tempeh, and then I topped it with the sauerkraut and then put hot sauce on it. And I had it for lunch, and then I also prepped 2 for lunches this week because we're heading to Banff on Wednesday, so that's all I needed. But I'm really happy that I got that done, and it was actually delicious, even though it was like a very random combination. And then our groceries are coming later. I think tonight we're gonna do salmon. Again, it was just like a little grocery haul because I just needed like 3 dinners to plan before I go away. And then while I was cooking, I talked to my sister on the phone. about this like whole thing, and it was really helpful, and I just am feeling a lot better about it. And what else? Then Mac and I just did a little 15-minute cleanup. We do this a lot where like if I'm feeling like overwhelmed with how like messy or untidy our space is, I'll be like, can we just do like a 15-minute cleanup? Sometimes we even do 10 minutes and we put a timer on, and like we both just like clean up, tidy up, and it honestly makes such a difference. Like if you don't have enough time to do time or energy, here's the thing, I have like the rest of the day, I might do some more cleaning, but we just needed to like get that out of the way to just like feel better in the space. So I put in a load of laundry and cleaned up the kitchen and took out the recycling, and like you can actually get a lot done, and especially between two people. So that was great. It is now about 1:30. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of the day. I'm considering going out for a walk because it's really nice out, but probably not till later. I'm considering having a nap. I'm probably going to read a bit. I've been reading The Midnight Library. It's a little bit cheesy, but it's a really popular book. It's cheesy, but it's good. Like it's pulling me in. It's definitely like a cozy fall vibe. So maybe do some reading. To be honest, there's a couple of work things that are just weighing on me, and I may crush out a couple of them today because I basically have like 2 work days to get everything done before we go to the conference. So it's feeling a little tight, so we'll see. So I basically have a lot of things that I could do today, and we'll just see how the day goes. But I'm happy with like my morning so far, and I'm gonna end off the vlog here because I just need some space to rest and be productive and not vlog it. So I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. You know, it started off with me crying, and then we're ending definitely on a more positive note. I think like I'm not super upset anymore, but my mood is a little bit lower than usual, but that's okay. I'm not always going to be like super happy, but I'm excited to take you along this coming work week because it will be a fun Banff conference Wednesday through Saturday. So I will probably, I don't know if I'll vlog Monday, Tuesday, just work, or maybe I'll just start the vlog again when we go to Banff. It might be nice to have a couple of days off vlogging. So I'll catch you in my next one. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you. And thanks for watching. Bye.